Hello, welcome to Gen LED. Today we're going to do an installation of our Raptor style grill on a 2017 Ford F-150. The grill comes with everything that you need, including the wiring for the lights that you see right here. And we're going to try to go step by step and show you how the installation happens. Alright, we'll start with the removal of the original grill, and the first thing we have to do is remove this plastic cover that you see here. Essentially, there's a lot of these little clips that you have to remove. You can utilize basically a flathead screwdriver to be able to do that. And what you'll have here from the right is you'll have clips here and here. There's quite a few of them, and going all the way to the left here as well. And then we'll have to remove actually two clips, one on each side, that attaches this plastic piece right here that goes around the headlight. Essentially, we'll have to remove that just to get access to a specific bolt right down here to remove. So I went ahead and did that already, and we removed all these clips. And then once you remove the clips, you'll be able to have access to the grill itself. Once you remove this plastic piece here, all right. And then once you've done that, let's pan out here to this clip that we removed. Once you remove that clip, you're gonna have to gently essentially pull on this piece right here, and there's clips behind it that just unclip as soon as you start taking them out, as you can see. And you don't have to remove it completely, but what you do have to do is essentially remove it enough to be able to get access to some of these bolts right here that connect the grill to the body of the car. So once you do that, then we'll go ahead now and get started. It seems like we missed one clip here. I'll give you a preview. We'll have to remove this one as well just to get access and see what kind of bolts we have on this side as well. So once we removed all the clips and essentially disconnected, or I guess unplugged or unclipped this plastic piece right here, now we have access to the bolts. And as you can see here, we have 1, 2, 3, and fourth one over there, and then you have these two on the sides that essentially we have to remove this plastic piece for. And if you can see, they're located right down here, one on each side. So now we're going to go ahead and continue by removing all those bolts, and then we'll go to the next step. Alright guys, so we went ahead and removed the 4 bolts that's on top here. There's basically one there, here, and here, and here. And then there's 2 on bottom corners, which are located right here. We also noticed that we missed 2 more clips for this plastic cover here. There's one right here, and there's one here in the middle on both sides. So you're definitely gonna have to remove those to be able to actually undo the grill. And finally, do not forget the electronics. So there's 2 plugs here that plug into these 2 locations, and essentially it's pretty easy, just unplug with your hands. And now we can actually remove the grill. So to remove the grill, you don't pull it outwards, you actually have to pull it up. So you pull it up, and then you can pull it out. And voila. Now we have the grill out of the vehicle, and we can go to step number 2, which is basically installing the hardware of the OEM grill onto the back of the new Raptor style grill. Alright, so what we need to do now is we need to remove this back hardware piece from the OEM grill to be able to install it basically on the Raptor style grill. Now it's pretty simple, but there's a lot of different screws that you have to remove. You have these clips up here that have to come out, and then you also have right below here we have some bolts, one here, one here, here, and then you also have these clips right here, and a final bolt here. And that will allow essentially for this complete assembly with the electronics and everything to be reinstalled on the new grill. Alright guys, so we're almost done with the installation here. The last thing that we have to do to actually complete the installation of the grill is to put the plastic cover up here. But before we do that, we have to basically wire in our little LED lights that we have here on the front of the Raptor grill. And these lights will come with each one of them will come with one of these plugs right here. And you'll also have this harness which has 3 plugs. So this portion of it will be plug and play. The only wiring that you're gonna have to do is this positive ground, this power and ground wire. And to connect it is pretty simple. You just have to basically tap into your parking lights. And to do that, I will show you exactly where to go. So on the corner of your lights, and you can do that from either side. Let me zoom into that real quick. Right over here, as you can see this wire, this is actually a parking light. So if you twist it and pull it, you'll see that this is basically just a regular 194 bulb. Well, let me just unclip that, I guess, make it easier. As you can see here, so on this plug there's a power and ground wire. So essentially the green one should be the ground, and then the other one will be the positive, and all you have to do is just tap into the back of these two wires, and then every time you turn on your parking lamps, automatically the grille lights will come on as well. And that would conclude the installation of the whole grille.